Most people don't really even think about the physics of skis. What's important is having the right geometry, that's things like the right length and width. And then creating a ski that is forgiving when you need it to be, but is still smooth and stable if you're skiing faster in challenging snow. We're making skiing more enjoyable and easier for people by putting them on their perfect equipment. My name is Pete Wagner, and I'm the CEO and founder of Wagner Custom Skis. We're a custom ski manufacturer based in Telluride, Colorado.
We can start with the top sheet of the ski. That's the graphics that goes on the top of the ski. That's printed out on just a very large scale printer onto a piece of paper. It's the full length of the ski. That piece of paper goes into a press where the ink goes into the nylon top sheet material. We do that through a bunch of heat and pressure.
We have stock top sheet designs. Those are basically graphics that artists have created. And then we do custom graphics. Everything from illustrations to cool photographs.
Another step would be the cores. The cores are vertically laminated hardwoods. The core of the ski keeps the main structural layers, which are either fiberglass or metal. It keeps those two separated. The further those structural layers are apart, the stiffer the ski is, and the closer they are together, the more flexible the ski is. If we're building like a race ski or a carving ski, we'll use a maple and ash core. That creates a really heavy core that really likes to hold an edge and sort of plow through things when you're skiing. Next, the cores will go to the CNC machine, where a router moves in 3 dimensions to shape that core. So it's thicker in the middle and it's thinner on the ends. CNC moves a very small knife and cuts the perimeter of the ski. It also cuts the base material. The base material is a very hard plastic. Next, we have to clean off the flashing from the core. The CNC machine can't completely cut through the core, so it gets finished up by hand. And then the steel edges are flame treated. That's done with a small torch. Next, the steel edges of the ski are attached by hand to the base material using some super glue and some special tools that we've developed to further bend the edge really precisely to fit the base shape of the ski.
Our building is located in a recycled gas station. This was the gas station during the mining days here. And it's got a big red Alamo star out front, and it reminds me of old Colorado. It's very unpretentious. It definitely keeps things real for us. We're just skiers who are happy to be sharing our craft with people.
Next, we call it the dry layup process, where we stack all the individual parts in reverse order so that we can begin the wet layup process, where we wet out a layer, add another layer, wet it out, add another layer, wet it out. All the individual parts of the ski essentially glued together until the whole sandwich is constructed. And then the skis are pressed. It's a machine that we've essentially built ourselves here in-house. It's a pneumatic press.
Different tip block, because it's a different rise in the tip.
There's no company that builds ski making tools, really. You know, a lot of these machines are things that we've dreamt up and made ourselves.
And block spacers dictates the length of the press for the skis.
I really like that better than actually making the skis, is building the machines that make the skis. The press is the main process where everything really comes together and the ski becomes a ski. As the ski's pressed, all the excess resin is squeezed out of the ski. It's my favorite part of the build process, for sure.
Our DNA as a company is to be very fast and nimble. So we can go from a concept to creating the product in just a matter of a couple of days. That's easy for us to do different prototypes, see how they work, adopt them, or discard them really quickly.
I love being in the southwestern corner of the state. Just the light, dry snow that we get here. And we can be working on a ski one day and be out skiing it the next day to test it out. The Telluride Valley has a very aesthetic feel to it. It's a real nice flat valley floor with steep vertical faces rising right from town. Beautiful trees, aspen forests and large old growth pine forests.
Winter starts earlier here and it ends later. As a skier, it's one of the best places you can be because it's winter most months out of the year. It snows here in July.
After the press, the two skis are in a big block. It's almost like a diamond in the rough kind of thing. There's a perfect pair of skis in this block, but they aren't fully realized yet because they have to be cut out of that block. First involves cutting the skis out. That's done with a bandsaw. The bandsaw blade follows the steel edge, which keeps it from cutting the inner part of the ski. So the ski from there goes to the edger. The edger is a small wet belt sander that bevels the edge of the ski to the customer's preference. Next, the ski leaves the finishing room and comes back to the other side of the shop where we've got a waxing bench. The ski gets waxed at this point where we iron on a really soft wax that helps clean out any impurities left over from the finishing process. And we polish and buff the base at that point. The final and one of the most satisfying parts of building the ski is pulling the top tape off and see the sparkly top sheet underneath that. It's great that we're able to build skis so close to where we can test them. One of the few places in the lower 48 that offers heli skiing, and it just allows easy access to really wild and untouched snow.
Heli skiing allows you to only ski perfect, untracked snow every run. It really spoils people. You don't have to cross anybody's tracks. It's always bottomless or deep snow. When we fit someone into the right equipment, it makes skiing more comfortable. It improves your balance, improves your control, gives you better power, allows you to ski with better efficiency so your legs don't get as tired. And what we're doing is really making skiing more fun for people and ski at a higher level.
How was it? That was good skiing.